Alright, welcome back everybody. Got a crazy new type of undead for you this time called the Fiendish Eye of the Beholder. So before we get into the stats, let's first see where do these things come from right here. So look at the appearance. The eye will look just as it did when it was attached to the beholder that it was once attached to, but rotting. Flies and maggots may be seen all over it. So what's the history behind this undead? The eye is the severed eye stalk of a beholder, animated by necromancy so that it can go on killing. Dark wizards and warlocks create these animated body parts in a way similar to how the crawling claw is made. The creation ritual binds the life force of the beholder to the eye, which animates it. The floating eye will follow the instructions of its master and protect them without any fear or hesitation. The eye retains the ability to levitate and move just as the beholder itself. This lost segment of the aberration can think, move, and cast the same eye ray that it could when it was attached to its previous owner. Since this eye could have been any one of the 10 found on the beholder, a D10 is rolled to see which of the rays this eye still possesses. The other abilities of the beholder and its other eyes won't be found on this one. It's just a solo eye stalk is all it is. So no anti-magic cone or any of the others. They're just one at a time. The eye can't be turned or controlled by spells. They're bound to their creator who can mentally command their every action. Common commands are to protect, guard, or kill. If its creator is not present to control it, the eye will follow the last command it was given. The hateful nature of the beholder lingers slightly in these creations, so they're eager to serve when they can cause harm to others. Necromancers greatly prize the severed eye stalks of a beholder for this purpose. The more deadly eyes are more valued and very expensive. So like any other undead, the eye is not going to require air, food, drink, or sleep. So these are the reanimated eyes of a dead beholder. So they're going to be a small undead, neutral evil. Armor class of 13. Notice, not many hit points at all right here. One of those individual stalks on a beholder wouldn't have much. Has a fly speed of 20, and of course it can hover. And as you see, a lot of these stats are what you would expect for something from the undead. But notice the dexterity and the con are pretty high. Basically, it's very much like an undead beholder, but of course it's just an animated portion of it. Again, you look at the crawling claw, that's just what this is. It's something similar in creation. So their skills, damage, immunities, conditions, can't be charmed, exhausted, poisoned, or prone. Got 60 feet of dark vision, passive perception of 10. Languages, it's going to understand the deep speech of undercommon, but it can't speak them. Just a lowly challenge rating of 1. And it has turn immunity. The eye is immune to the effects that turn or control undead. So just like you would expect from the eyes on a beholder, it has the individual rays. So again, you consider if there are 10 of those rays on a beholder, roll a d10 to see which one has, or as DM, you can just pick it yourself. So of course it could have the charm ray. Again, you're probably familiar with all these right here. And notice how the DC is 14 on each one of these. And of course it just depends on what the ray is as to whether it's a wisdom save, con save, or whatever. So one of these individual eyes could still have its charm ray, might have its paralyzing ray, might have its fear ray, slowing ray, the enervation, telekinetic, sleep, petrification, disintegration, or death ray. And again, the more deadly ones like the death ray, disintegration, petrification, and so on are more prized. So those would definitely be the more expensive ones. If anybody ever harvested the eye stalks from a dead beholder, a necromancer would pay a lot of gold to have one of these. So consider if you got a party, who's not yet ready for a beholder, that's a tough creature, throw one of these at them right here. Maybe it was left by a necromancer to guard a treasure, maybe to guard an entrance to something. Maybe it was long lost. Maybe its master is dead. Maybe the necromancer is low level and this is its little guard right here. So a nice little alternative to using the beholder, but still pieces of it. That's going to probably freak the party out when they see what looks like a rotting eyeball with part of that stalk coming at them with maggots coming off of it. Then all of a sudden the initiative starts and so do the attacks. So I hope you can have some fun right here with the good old Fiendish Eye of the Beholder. If you do, leave a comment below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, good luck and good gaming.